Hey, what's up? It's Ken. Back again. I haven't put anything on this channel in a very long time, and why not? It doesn't take much to do these reaction videos. Seems like everybody has a reaction channel now. So I'm about to get back into reacting to some stuff. I don't know what direction the channel's going in, for real. Like, I don't know if I want to do whatever. I don't know. Anything that interests me and I just feel like pausing and saying something, that's what we're gonna get. Could be politics, could be relationships, could be just entertainment. But I'm just gonna start reacting to stuff that interests me. That's what this channel's gonna be about. Anyway, let's get into a conversation that interested me, and I watched just a little teeny bit of this and it got kind of heated, bruh. Anyway, it's about, can men handle a woman's past sexual experience, her body count? Me personally, off the top, I'm telling you like this, women. If that man actually liked you and he was falling in love with you, if you say a number he doesn't like, he might go forward with it, but he's going to really not fuck with you as much as he used to if the number's not right. I think the lady in the orange in the middle, she's going to defend 304 culture, and I think she's going to also be talking about women should lie. Links to this video is in the description. Make sure that you give it a like and hit a like here. Subscribe if you want to. Leave a comment. Let's get into it.
Men that can't handle promiscuous women's past. Aww.
Man, y'all dudes that don't give a fuck about your woman's body count or her sexual past, you niggas have a level of maturity that I have not been able to reach. Because if my girl told me, oh, back in high school, she done got a train ran on her, and you think I'm gonna be able to like digest that and be like, oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. I just ain't got it in me. I have never been that mature a day in my fucking life. Cause like, you tell me you did any crazy shit like that, I'm going to judge you. And I'm definitely gonna put you in a different category. Like, you are definitely gonna get demoted immediately.
Let me pause it right there. Here's the thing, right? Dudes who don't care about body count are literally thirsty dudes. I literally think they would smash anything and don't care because their whole thing is just to have sex with that woman. You know what I'm saying? I got this woman. She might look good, right? Oh, I got this good woman, man. Y'all dudes jealous, man, whatever like that. Everybody want to talk about her past. Y'all just, man, y'all can't have it now. These dudes have that kind of mindset. They don't really care, bruh. Like a man like this dude and myself, I care about it. Like, bruh. Nah, but let me put it this way. What I don't know about a woman's past doesn't bother me. Like, if it's in the past, cool. Long as you ain't got nothing, you ain't gonna give me nothing. I'm not tripping. But if it's in the present, like, let's say we're in an environment where you slept with a couple of dudes that are in that environment. Let's say it's, I hate to say work, but yeah, work. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you slept with Tom over there. Oh, yeah, I was in a relationship 2 years ago. I got to see Tom every day. I'm going to have a problem with your past. You know what I'm saying? Because Tom going to be looking at me. People going to be talking. Oh, he getting his leftovers. All of that's going to be said, right? And let's expand that. Let's say in the hood. Like, I don't want to come to your neighborhood. Let's say you as a woman grew up in a neighborhood and I got to come there to see you and dudes are looking at me. I'm finding out from just being around you and talking to the dudes in your neighborhood, oh man, you got a hella pass. Oh, he hit it. Oh, back in the day in high school, she was letting dudes run the train. Oh, I'm gonna have a problem with that. This is why I think a lot of women just move to new towns. Like, let's say you grew up in like the farmlands, New Jersey, whatever, Midwest. They move to big cities to escape their reps. But let's get back to the video, but let me just say this right quick. I don't care if I'm just trying to get some. Like, if I'm in one of them things where I'm not even really trying to date, but I need some, bruh, If you halfway decent looking, I'm not giving a damn about that. I'm trying to crack, bro. And as sad as that is, it goes with what I'm saying. The dudes who don't care are just dudes that just want to smash. That's the only motivation as a man that I can think of, for real.
Immediately. So I'm be trying to figure out like y'all dudes that be hearing these crazy shits about y'all girls or y'all wives and y'all stick beside them is insane.
Yeah, I'm with that, brother.
Men, can you handle
I'm
a
with him
woman's
too.
past?
No.
She was very honest with you.
Mm.
What if your wife came out years later and told you some of the stuff she did in whatever when she was younger? Would you hold it past her even though you've been married for years?
Oh, yeah.
How many years?
Yeah, it depends.
Men can't dish the same. They can't take the same thing that they dish. So absolutely not. A man can have 15 million pussies, but a woman can have slept with 5 guys, and it's just the end of the world.
Yeah, 'cause
For some reason, I just don't understand.
Men want their women to be virgins. Sorry, ladies. Since the beginning of time, kings married virgins. Men view themselves as kings. And even to a lesser degree, back in the day, your daughters had to be virgins to basically for what, dowry, or I don't know the concept of it, but you couldn't get your daughters married off unless they were virgins and stuff like that. So women's chastity really meant something throughout human history. You can't just come up to, I think probably the 1970s when we stopped caring about women being promiscuous. That's like what is it? It's not even 50 years ago. Women think just because in the last 50 years it's supposed to be this thing where everybody's mind is supposed to change about them having like 50, 100 bodies. You know what I'm saying? And then they can get married and you should not care. They're forcing that you should not care on us. Men definitely care. The church used to care. Society used to care. They're telling us that we shouldn't care. And the whole thing is they're promoting that with younger women. So I guess they won that battle, because if no woman is a virgin, you have no choice but to not care. It's a forced thing. You're forced to not give a fuck if you want a wife. If you give a fuck about it, you won't have a wife. Simple as that.
Because at the end of the day, asking about somebody's body count, I think, is a level of immaturity. And to
Ad hominem. She's going to be the one insulting, throwing shaming language and all that other kind of stuff. And that's a defense mechanism. Let's keep that in mind as we go on.
add, it can't be verified anyway. So I can tell you that I only slept with one person or one.
There go the lies. She's basically saying that I'm going to lie about it. Here's the thing about lying. Let's say you told that lie. Then you go into a whole marriage, 10, 20 years. Your whole marriage is based on a lie. And why do we lie? To avoid consequences and to scheme and scam to get what we want out of others. Get a result out of others. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why people lie. So basically she's saying, I'm a 304 and I'm a lie.
Other person other than you. Okay.
Oh, and let me add that when grown women say this, they promote this to younger women. So this is just wickedness at the end of the day.
Did a
You
man
gonna
that
believe
said
it?
he used to be bi?
You said what?
Would you date a man that said he used to be bi?
No, because I'm not into that.
So that's a
We're
false
not into
equivalent
women
that
that got
you're
a
saying.
crazy body count.
Sexuality.
Exactly. If he's not into women who had a sexual past, and you're not into men with like LGBTQ who done LGBTQ things, it's the same thing, but she don't get it.
And then someone's sexual
Men and
partner.
women
Those
are
two
not
are
the
not
same.
synonymous. You can't compare those two same
Men
things.
and women are not the
completely
same. You can't use the same. You can't use the same threshold to measure what we're talking about.
Yeah, Jess, we're not equal. We don't. We're
Yes.
not the
Nobody
same.
never said we were equal. My thing is, why harbor over something you can't verify anyway? You worried about the wrong shit.
I mean,
I'm
most
not worried
Worry
about
about
it.
how she treat you. How does she treat you?
Your argument right now is a false equivalent. You're saying
Basically, she's saying, worry about the sex I give you, not the sex I've had with other men. I just summed it down to just that. This is what she's saying. Look, I done busted open. I done let dudes take turns, all that other kind of stuff. Don't worry about that. Worry about how I bust it open for you. That's all that you should be worried. See how it's a force thing? It's like they trying to tell you how you should think as a man. But a man's supposed to be a leader. You can't tell us how to think. We're the ones that hand out these wedding rings. This is why none of these women are married. You ain't gonna tell me how to be a man. You're not gonna tell me what I should think, how I should feel. I'm the one that's gonna judge if you're worth being married to. If I want to commit to you, because the man makes the most sacrifices. He's the one that works to provide. I'm not like discounting what women do in relationships as far as raising children and take care of the house, but nigga, I'm sweating every day. Maybe 10, 20 hours worth of work to pay for the roof, the house, all of that. Maybe you contribute, but men do more work and we are the ones that hand out rings. You're not going to tell me what I should be and what I should do. And then on top of that, you based it on a lie to get what you want, to get me to do that. The whole marriage is based on a lie because you don't want to be honest about your past. You got me thinking you're somebody that you aren't? Come on, bruh. Let's think about this for a second. Like, this is what she's promoting to younger women, because as a grown person, younger women are going to hear you and be like, yeah, girl. This is the society we live in. Unmarried single mother.
if you found out your man slept with 100, most women don't care how many women.
No, women do care. Most women don't want no hoe.
Most women will still
But that's
go
not something
marry
we
Chris
harbor
Brown
over.
if they had the chance.
Women
Most
don't
women will
harbor
still
over
marry
a man's
Drake if
body
they had the
count.
chance.
That's not something we harbor over, but we not, oh yeah, my nigga, he had 150 bodies. We're not going around like that's a badge of honor. I mean, granted, if it was up to us, he wouldn't have that many bodies, but
That's because women aren't looking for purity in a man. They're not looking for purity in a man. They're looking for what they can get from a man. It's a transactional thing. Can you take care of me? Can you give me this? I want this. These are the first questions that women ask of you on a first date, or like your first phone call where y'all really chatting it up, getting to know each other. You'll hear this. I want to go here, this, that, and the other. It's about what you can give, because bottom line, so many men holler at them. It's like, I want the best value for me. They're not worried about what you've done. While men are looking for the purity of the woman. Are you worth me doing that for? That's how we think.
we don't get hung up over that. That don't mean we don't
Would you
care.
No, but
Jess,
I
you
think
wouldn't date a
date a guy?
virgin.
Would you date a guy who went to jail?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Like,
Would I date a guy who
murdered
went to
somebody?
jail?
Yeah, or murdered somebody in his past.
No, personally, I wouldn't want to date a murder. One, I wouldn't want to date a felon.
That's
But
Okay, would you date a person who was a felon but didn't tell you? That's what they need to ask her, because bottom line, it's like the sexual past could be considered a felony to the dude, right? But she hid it. She doesn't understand like the slippery slope that she's getting into by defending this. It literally is painting her in a box.
there's a lot of different reasons why people go to jail.
You said you don't want to.
Well-
You didn't say you wouldn't. You said you don't want to.
I wouldn't. I would not be with a felon. I would not marry a felon. I would not
They
do none of
wouldn't
that
be.
with a felon.
They wouldn't be with a hoe. That's the same.
Would you date a
thing.
virgin?
You can't.
Yeah, would you date a
can't.
virgin? That's
Would you
exactly
date a
Would I
virgin
date a
man?
male virgin? Yes.
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah, I would.
But we
Cat.
can't
I don't believe
treat
that.
a woman.
Ask me when I
I
did
don't
it.
believe that at all.
Hello.
How you
Ask me.
gonna ask me a question and then answer it for me when I gave y'all my answer?
Yeah, don't do that.
We do that the whole panel. You'd be like, oh, is this true? Yeah. No, it ain't. We all do it.
But I'm gonna say this, Jess. How men treat sex is not how women treat sex. Like
Exactly.
intersex women.
I disagree, Q, because
Well,
women can be.
sometimes, no, there are women nowadays that are acting like men, but that should not be the norm. But there's studies showing that the more body counts women have, the less they can emotionally connect. Men aren't the same like that. These men can go out and have 100 chicks, but if a woman,
I'm gonna go a little deeper with that. Not only can they not emotionally connect, but they can emotionally connect with people who don't even like them. For some reason, the judgment of emotional connecting is, does the guy like him? Is he complimenting her? Is he just doing little stuff for her? What women don't know is we'll do all of that just to fuck. Like, we'll do all of that just to smash. Women, I believe women have a problem identifying relationship intentions with sexual intentions. Seriously, I know this for a fact. Tell a woman she's beautiful, she's fine, you'll do all this for her, blah, blah, blah. But the whole thing is, I'm only hollering at her because I find her attractive and want to have sex with her. Now, during the dating process, she might say, do, or maybe tell me her body count, and I'm not going to be interested in her after I smash. Do you see how this goes, right?
woman has 100 bodies, that is going to affect her way worse than a man completely.
That's why.
I'm sorry. I don't think that women should be equal regarding sex or regarding body counts when it comes to men. I don't care how much a body count man has. As long as you ain't gay, you ain't suck some peen.
I care, Q. I care.
All I care. I'm just hoping you're not bi. I don't care how much body counts you got. Just make sure you clean. You ain't got no STDs. You ain't got no baby mama or kids anywhere. That's what.
But a man's body count also affects him in a relationship.
Not
necessarily.
Not like it does in a woman.
Yeah, it could.
Not like a woman.
It could. Well, body count matters to me.
Jess, can I go in with you? I agree with you. Where you might say like it matters to me how much a guy has been with whomever in this world. That's fine. You're entitled to that. But I promise you, we don't look at it the same way that y'all do, and you probably are the minority. So we don't argue for the minority. We have to argue for the majority.
To a man, sorry about that. To a man, having sex with women is adding to his value. It's literally like a reward for being a man, for looking good, for doing the right things. Because women ain't gonna have sex with you unless you that guy, right? So really, it's a pride thing. It's like it boosts our ego. It makes us feel more like a man. A woman giving herself away frequently, it's going to lessen her value to herself. It actually is an expression to the world outwardly that she does not respect herself. It's just giving up her value. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why she's trying to defend it. It's like it's an L to even try to defend it, but it speaks to whatever in her character that's giving her an emotion that makes her want to defend it. I don't know what that is, but
that's not the point that I'm making. The point that I'm making is that people are worried about. Okay, what you're saying could be true, right? We're gonna just say what you're saying is true. Cool, but at the end of the day, what I'm saying is why harbor over some shit that you can't confirm. You can't confirm it, so why are we even having a conversation about it?
I mean, nobody has answered the question. You said
we just rounded up to this number,
and that's all we tackling right now. Is that
that's it.
I don't think men can. Okay, to answer the question, I don't think men can. They don't want to know that you've been bust down with two niggas at the same time. They don't want to know you've been in threesomes in college and now you want to hold out. I was watching a show and the girl was holding out her coochie till marriage, but then she was telling, I had one night stands a long time ago, and she said it was a year ago. You had one.
And my thing is,
a year ago, and
women
you want to marry this guy holding out till marriage. Make that make sense. Like
women, keep your information to yourself. Some stuff you might have to take to the grave. Keep it to yourself. My thing is, as a woman, why are you even talking about previous sexual partners or experiences you had with your man anyway?
Would you want, wait, hold on. If a man sucks some dick, would you want him to not tell you?
A man sucking another man's dick is never going to be equivalent to a woman having 5 sexual partners.
No.
It's about a preference, Jess.
You tell women to hold a pass and keep it a secret, and then these.
I heard this analogy a long time ago. It was a man asking a woman, I think it was on Fresh and Fit or something, would you date a man who said that he sucked 5 other dudes. She said no. Well, we feel exactly the same way about you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but like I said, she's not going to listen to anything because she's in defense mode for the 304 culture. She's not going to listen to anything. She's here to argue for the side of the 304 culture. And in doing so, in this day and age, like, you're literally promoting it to younger women. You're like really validating it to them. She's basically giving them advice to like take lies to the grave. It is what it is, y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video right here because I don't know how long this is gonna be. Not edited down a video in a while, so I'm just gonna post this up like this. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Till next time, peace.
I say hold your passion. My thing is don't go around like this. Y'all, I done had me a threesome. Y'all, I done had me a threesome.